do nothing to each other for a little bit. But all about the vision control as deep ward is gathered. And here we go again. Hang on, Force-Duet not going to connect, but Sheo sends it in. There it does come eventually. Rooster with no ulti just yet, but he flashes, gets the Blade Surge. Sheo gets the kill.
Myrwn wasn't going to go away with his life, but now Shift is on the
Nuke's coming down. This is a 2v3, not fair, but sending out the hostile takeover. Alvaro saves the play. Fate's called. Supa says, do you want to go in again? Yes, he does. Trymbi gets knocked on up. Alvaro has to flash away, while Mcoy going to finish the job. Ulti denied. Jojo goes over Unraveled Earth. Seismic Selfie flashes, gets the ulti out. Paduck gets exhausted, but damage follow-up is now mitigated. Cataclysm down. Nuke one shot away that Elyoya net finds. Well, I want to see all hands in top lane. No brain. It's Aurelia. Flawless duet. Let's see it. Stun doesn't connect. After the Vanguard's edge, Rooster gets full stacks of that Ionian Fervor, and Myrwn's just up against the wall. He has no way to get out. He won't flash. Sheo gets the kill, which is annoying for Rooster, but still the lane is open.
And that is a Pantheon ultimate committed to ganking. Elyoya's here.
Okay, he wants to send it. Flag and drag. Cataclysm locks down Rooster. He's out of turret range. Jojo wants to send it as well. Flawless duet. Now in the 1 versus 2, he's going to have to Q on out. Rooster gets the minion wave, but he is dead. Under turret for the shutdown.
Like, you can see the difference. The return of Sheo clearly has brought more coordination to the team. Supa now,
He's caught out again, yeah. Weaver's wall almost cuts him off. Alvaro is going to save it. The hostile takeover, I don't know about that. The dunk into Paduck, he went deep as well. Both 80 carries on the source a bit as Nuke is going to flash away.
Yeah, I mean,
bit deep.
Supa took advantage of his exhaust, almost to bait Paduck in. But I feel like there was opportunities. Oh, Myrwn.
Force Duet was just used though, but this is an ulti. Myrwn is going to die. It's just about to who. Sheo give the kill. Rooster flashes. Vanguard's edge is the execution. Rooster really wanted to kill this time.
Yeah, okay. I mean, a misplay, quite frankly, from Rooster. The fact, credit to Myrwn. He got flash and ulti out from Rooster. Yep. Fair play, but yeah, he has just been the target in this matchup. The Jace has struggled against the Aurelia, kind of as we expected. Supa finishing the Rage Blade. Here we go.
Force Duet was just used by Rooster. His angle is pretty good as he clears the wall, but they now get vision that he's in the pit. Control ward also put down. 3K, Mcoy position. Let's see, Cullen comes through first. Rooster waits for the Vanguard's edge. It's his position. Weaver's wall as well. Dragon goes down. It's stolen. In fact, when Rooster gets in the angle, he gets exhausted. The counter to Aurelia. It's done. The Cataclysm down onto 2. Mcoy winning the fight as Elyoya sacrifices his life, but Jojo is free firing with Supa quickly behind. Paduck gets flashed on, and Jojo will find the kill. Sheo's just dead to an Emperor's Divide. Bend down and nailed. Mcoy's mid laner seals the deal as 3 for 1, and Mcoy got the Drake. Alvaro on the chase, or rather Nuke looking for him. Handshake flashed over by Nuke. It's beautiful, but with the bailout, even Alvaro will not be dropping. Follow up is Jojo. He gets the autos down. Trymbi's helping out. Seismic shove. Lethal tempo not enough. Jojo dies.
The bot tower should be secured here for KOI as
Weaver's wall. All in. Jojo just avoids it. Nuke gets off at the wrong stopper. Oh no. And there's no more trains running. Jojo has got the bailout as well. So even if he does, he's going to reset. Almost. Sheo almost. Respectable Comet Spear. But now, will they continue to dive? Or have Mcoy got enough? I think you know the answer is Sheo has to run from the possibility.
Elyoya, he wants more in this fight, but the rest of Shifters have arrived.
Gets the stun down, bailout doesn't work out, or rather the handshake. Elyoya going to get out of there, but now Alvaro's going to be Fate's called. Otherwise, he was dead man. Turret almost goes down, he sits in, and he sends a hostile takeover. Turret also goes down. Mcoy's bottom lane just don't care. They'll keep going in as now Jojo TP's in.
Because I think the champ is just kind of weak right now.
Hey, you get a wit's end, and you can say that there is a TP supporting Rooster. This might turn into a dive. Blade Surge again. Vanguard's edge ghost, and I think that hit me, actually. Flawless duet, and Myrwn flashes over the wall. Rooster's going to match it. It's a double flash. They want him dead. Paduck gets the kill. 4 members of Shifters are now in top lane, and for the inner turret, they will go on.
Okay, at what point is it just bullying? Like, is Myrwn not already dead?
They watched Empress, and they thought, you know what, that's a good idea. Let's do that to Myrwn.
Down 3k gold, and they're diving him into top lane tier 2.
Shifters now know. Teleport going to come through. No, they're pinging out. They're saying, don't worry about it.
Shifters are playing the game of chicken.
They're saying, don't worry. Sheo's going to look for the steal. Mcoy at 3k. Do they really want to flip the game over the Baron? Turret's dropping. Inhibitor's dropping. Baron goes down to who? It goes down to a Kalista with Rend, of course. Shifters now fighting their way out, but they've got a kill on a Jarvan. It's a 1-for-1 trade. It's over the wall. Nuke's going to be the next target. And yes, the fight is going horribly for Shifters, but Aurelia's ending the game. Rooster, Hullbreaker, Nexus turret's dead. Fortuit onto 3. A bare Nexus. He's going for it with the Vanguard's edge. respect it. I respect that top lane to the hell and back.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Bot side is Mcoy's domain. They're looking for an inner turret, and they will find it. As Rooster pays respect, Weaver's wall in, but Nexus turrets are up, remember. Flash, seismic shove, Nuke connects actually. Stun onto Myrwn, it's what needs to come next, but Myrwn closes the gap, runs into Nuke. It's a 1-for-1 trade as Jojo flies in. TP as things are getting a bit silly. Bot side is Mcoy's domain. They're looking for an inner turret, and they will find it. As Rooster pays respect, Weaver's wall in, but Nexus turrets are up, remember. Flash, seismic shove, Nuke connects actually. Stun onto Myrwn, it's what needs to come next, but Myrwn closes the gap, runs into Nuke. It's a 1-for-1 trade as Jojo flies in. TP as things are getting a bit silly. Shifters, will they go through the mid lane instead? No, they've got to be here this time. They've got no pressure anywhere else. But the 5v5 Culling comes through first. Jojo gets some healing, but a half HP Paduck steps into Myrwn as well. Good fight start from Shifters so far. Weaver's wall, Baron's not done. It's a great fight from Shifters. Jojo sends back Rooster, but look, the Elyoya, the edge, on the edge. Finding the stun as well. Sheo's going to continue the journey. Supa into GA, about to go as Paduck is clearing back. I thought yesterday was the day of the duck, but today, this play is quackers. Dodging from Elyoya, a triple turns quadra into Supa. The Penta is stolen, but hot damn, what the duck was that?
Wow, Shifters actually win the fight! After KOI have been dominating throughout the entire game, Paduck simply pops off in the fight at Baron, and that is going to do it. That is going to win them the game. Game 1 will go the way of Shifters.
I cannot believe it. Game 1. Fnatic must be backstage laughing at how it almost came down to a backdoor from Rooster, and then all of a sudden a Lucian outplays a Kalista Renata. Shifters have style, you've got to admit it. This team is surprising us day by day. What a win.
Yeah, I mean, we need to get a replay of that final fight ASAP because I'm blown away.
Just blindly trust the Reddit thread.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, fair enough. They are experts. Alvaro's pretty low. Now they're walking into this. Supa gets chunked, barriers up, but Paduck, he's just firing. I mean, they thought they could take the 2v2. They almost did, granted, but Alvaro had no HP. What did they think would happen?
Wow. Monka-S moment.
It is classic as sees Alvaro. They're going to tag all in. Sheo gets level 6, so now he can press the R button if he so wishes. He gets stunned up. R coming now. Healing not that great early, but enough to take Jojo down. And remember that Paduck gets the kill. Again, Nuke flashes away. It's a double. Paduck is on 4, man. He just stood there while they all focused on Nuke. And Mcoy are dizzy, man. They're getting shifted on.
It is it's a tough one to match up against. So staying in Dragon form as well, the longer you fight in Dragon form. But it's kind of cool. It's like Dragon into Mega Gnar, you know? Behemoths in the top lane.
It's like that Nintendo game where you were monsters fighting in the city of, I think, New York. Arrow comes through from downtown. Beautiful stuff from Supa. Nuke can't move. Jojo absconded ducks to get the kill, and from downtown. Yep.
And he got a big injection of gold off of that, and that gold is only going to continue to increase.
Oh no, Supa steps up to this. This is a solo kill from Rooster to parry the Q. It's enough. Now Alvaro used his encore before as the Q almost connects. Rooster takes down the 80 carry.
Couple mistakes from Shifters, and to be fair, Shifters this split do have a bit of a reputation of throwing leads. I might have to shut up because Rooster's getting ganked.
Rooster is indeed. Mega Gnar about to run out. Will he use it before? No, he will not. Now he hops, flashes, doesn't get on Elyoya's head. There's Audacious Charge, knock up with a 3 Talon Strike imminent as Jojo comes to take the kill, but it's a shutdown onto Myrwn. So a bit of gold here for the Shyvana. He's going to feel nice.
Is he going to use it?
Paduck.
He is, that's
Alvaro.
TP.
Super as well. Encore dodged. Paduck playing at the front lines here, but this guy
look at Myrwn.
He won't get hit by a bullet. As you said, Jojo coming in as well. All of them. Dragon's Descent to launch. Sheo needs now to run out of dodge onto Paduck. The fear caught on out. If Paduck dies, the goal gets spread, but Myrwn isn't able to finish the kill. Sheo will drop in the meantime. The Scotland Duck doesn't find a target. As Paduck still front lines, happy with the karma. Jojo on a turret, has to flash away. Paduck doesn't have the True Shot Barrage to snipe, but again, he's a one-man demon boss. Myrwn steps up. He will die if he continues to. Okay. Let's secure Sheo on the kill and then think about what we can do now. Rooster stepping up here, going to be punished by Jojo, and this is a very different game. Scott and Duck won't connect. Good side steps. Mega Gnar has taken though, and another abscond, and a wall available. Rooster will be stunned up. No Mega Gnar for him. And Jojo finally gets the kill that he tried to TP for before. Shifters have opened up the mid lane. In the meantime, it isn't without a trade.
MCOI have committed to attacking the side lane, and they have now, for the second time this game, found a pick onto Rooster.
I don't know what that trade was.
Okay. Dragon, here we go. Shifters are a little bit split up as Rooster's on the bottom. Whoa!
Jesus! Arcane shift in, but Paduck gets to flush away immediately. Elyoya, Dragon's Ascent. Paduck just threw it all away. It looked great, but when he pressed E in front of 3 people, I think that guy threw away the Dragon. Sheo is low. He's going to be Audacious Charge after a Talon Strike, gets a knock up onto Rooster. Myrwn still Dragon form, and Shifters have lost this Drake. Everything being sent in. Sheo got Alvaro. Jojo's now in. Nuke's too low. I mean, Paduck, respect, but also that was just barbaric.
That was completely insane. That was mega in.
3 seconds. Trick-shot barrage, there it is. He's got him. Oh,
the damage got reduced.
First.
Yeah, the damage got reduced by the Raptors. Is this now a Baron angle?
And a Mega maybe it is, because they found Alvaro against the wall. He's free pickings. Nice ult from Rooster. Sheo picks that up, and now with the TP in, yes, it is to start at least.
Yeah, Paduck is quite low, though. It is a bit of a risky Baron to start. At the very least, they need to get these TPs out from KOI, but the vision coverage there from KOI, they have angles, they see what's going on.
Paduck doesn't have Eternal Hunger, so it's going to be a little bit riskier. 6K, Elyoya for the steal. Teleport on the spot they're going to find. And Shyvana onto Paduck, a one-shot. Myrwn's done the job. He gets behind enemy lines and he's just not dying. The damage immense. The flash laying down the embers. He's done enough. The Mega into the wall. Stolen by Jojo again. That'll secure another kill with the real Nah in the dirt. Supa now steps on up to Nuke. And while it gets close, he flashes, he dies. But Mcoy have finished off the rest of the fight. Sheo the only one to survive. But Shifters hovering around the Dragon now as Myrwn with Dragon's Descent again. Nuke is trying to pull that out. The poke is pretty good. Sheo doing the same thing as well. Paduck is the target. Jojo's angle, exceptional. Encore gets him through, but he gets cleansed again. Myrwn jumps on in. There's great burst damage, but Paduck, he has to run all the way back. Look how separated he is. Jojo found the miracle flank, and Mcoy are charging down the tank front line. Flush away from Trymbi again as Sheo, he gets shielded out, but Shifters have lost their 2 other members. Only one on the side of Mcoy is down.
The combination of the solo laners from Mcoy is doing so much work in these fights. Another Dragon will go the way of KOI as they get their 3rd cloud of the game. KOI continuing to find angles in these fights.
And has been carrying a lot of these fights. There's no teleport, there's no flank here from Jojo. But as Jojo steps on up to Rooster, Mega about to be available. Jojo uses his burst before Mega can come on in. Rooster goes Mega, doesn't get the stun, flashes away. Encore misses. Meanwhile, though, in the backside, I see Paduck and a Dragon fighting it out. Myrwn's almost winning. The support of Supa finishes and seals the Ember strike from downtown as Myrwn looks to carry yet another fight. Mcoy have it in the bag, and now with all but 2 dead, it is the onslaught to take us to a game 3.
Mcoy just steamroll their opponents.
Oh, yeah.
They waste no time, they send everything, and they simply melt Shifters. 3 are dead, 5 remain strong. KOI looking to bring us to game 3.
Things are not okay for Shifters in this second game. That was a huge start for Paduck. But props to Mcoy for bringing it back. They're just sending it in this game. The flash from Jojo onto Trymbi. He's going to solo him out. Take another kill for his own 6-1 and 5. Mcoy's 16 of the stacks there as they continue the dive onto Rooster. He Mega away, but it is an ace. It is the Nexus breaking. It is a 6-game night. And Mcoy 1 step away from locking in playoffs.
He's now putting a question mark on his Krugs. He's asking Rooster. Oh, there's a flash.
There's Exorso in response, but the Ignite's already down. Hellablaze was used. Rooster looking for the Eviscerate. Darkened Daggers. Number 2 as he calls the pack in. But look, his real pack is the Dark Man running through in the shadows. Sheo with the first blood and through smoke and mirrors. But he is paying respect to Sheo.
Is he paying enough respect?
This Nightmare is coming in. Elyoya going to see him once again. Here's a level advantage. Rooster just solo killed him.
Yeah.
Gets level 6, reset. Elyoya is now in trouble, waiting for the Eviscerate and the Darkened Daggers, whatever comes next. I mean, Rooster gets a dub.
Yeah.
I thought Sheo was going to be the one to make it the games.
Oh, wow, nice Q.
Not bad. Supa gets tagged, but stop there, no crash down comes Paduck, flashes over as well, there's the paranoia, no escape, the flash, maybe so, killer instinct, but tempered fate is going to keep him in place, and that means Supa has nowhere to go, under turret, an auto, and a right click from Paduck. Alvaro might be the thought process of kill number 2, but we look back towards top because there's a flash from Rooster. Gets exhausted, eviscerate, darken daggers. It procs, the ignite's ticking down, the dogs are chasing Myrwn. The early game in game 1 was good enough. It's another good early game. Yeah. And guess what? The gold's on Paduck again. Crash down on Supa again. Killer Instinct, it's not available. He solo kills Supa. This truly is Paduck's series.
Man, he's... Okay, shifters. We got a brand shifting.
Dude, Rooster is setting it every time. Myrwn's at 10 HP again. Here we go, cease and desist. There is no Hound's Pursuit to be invulnerable. The range is there with the ulti from Myrwn and shut down. A good channeling from Elyoya, who ults from very far away.
Yeah, a very nice gank from Elyoya, and there's no cross-map opportunities for shifters either, so just a straight-up easy kill secured by KOI. I mean, right now it's actually pretty good. They have question mark pings on enemy jungle because they don't really know where the Vi is.
Waiting for the Cosmic Binding, doesn't connect, gets the slow though, as the Crushdown's already been used, and Paduck is going to cleanse away, look for the auto-attack, the charge. Ultra Shock Laser isn't enough. But there are more members coming down. Sheo, Paranoia. It's straight onto Supa's head. He's dead. There's no cease and desist in time. Elyoya. Let me slow my words as Shifters opening up Paduck once again. He's got his Paranoia up, waiting to use a Magical Journey out. Yeah, Shifters don't want to be here. They want to play for the re-entry. Rooster at level 11 as well. That Hound's Pursuit, he's looking for a target. Elyoya tagged out a little bit. 3KI is exposed. Hound's Pursuit in. Chain Corruption midway as Myrwn flashes and unrelenting darkness comes through. And Paranoia finally there. It's a trade eventually. Top laner for top laner down, but Herald goes to the reset. It's all about the fight for now. Nuke gives a reset, or gets one rather, as Supa jumps in with the Killer Instinct. The dive in from Elyoya as well. Look for Trymbi, Chilling Smite, but the charm. Nuke on reset central. Trymbi gets the kill while the flash. Meanwhile on the top side, Sheo burns his own to get away from Supa. Tries to get the W, but Sheo went down. Here comes Nuke once again at max range. Charm not going to connect. Orbit Deception close. Magical Journey, rather Cosmic Binding. Trymbi close. Almost dying. Supa needs an order, but he's got no mana anymore. Oh no, did Trymbi get caught out midway? I think Crystallize in the wall stopped Trymbi from taking that Magical Journey.
Well, that means another pick, and that should be the Herald secured. I don't really think Shifters have the tools to contest this Herald now. All of the early game objectives have gone the way of KOI, so while Shifters do have a gold lead...
Oh, maybe thought he backed away. Sheo's going to come in for the nuke as well. The Paranoia is fantastic. Rooster brings in the pack mates as well. Cease and desist a little bit later as the Herald comes out. Quickness onto Rooster as well. I think they've just abandoned him, even though Dark and Daggers almost gets the kill. Into the turret, Rooster will take a shot. And I mean, I think Myrwn thought he disappeared as Herald. He's going to get the charge. I don't know what's going on. Dusk and Dawn, and that's where the healing comes into it. Give it a different identity, and I agree with it as Rooster's getting dove here, but hang on, he's dead. In an instant, Sheo's going to Paranoia him, but he's suddenly found he's isolated. He'll be next to go eventually, as even though it's Agnivia, Nuke needs to get the hell out of dodge or find the resurrection kill. He doesn't, he's dead as well. Shifters one by one, even with the lightning crash down. You're going to say, yeah, maybe Paduck can find the carry, but with the Killer Instinct, Supa's going to clean up the pack, and Paduck now left alone. Everyone dead. Yeah. Paranoia, Predator Missile incoming. Flash away from Myrwn as he tries to survive. Elyoya's going to come and try and help. Excuse me, that was Supa. Nuke now has a reset, looking for the charm here, but not going to find him. Meanwhile, we go to the top lane. Jojo versus Rooster. I think Rooster wins that, especially without the egg. Now, Mcoy are pretty much doing the thing in reverse. They found the players. Tempered Fate catches Alvaro. He's going to try and battle dance away here, but he gets charmed. Coming out, there's a grand entrance out, but he's dead. They literally did the same thing in reverse of best of three. 3 best of 3s for Mcoy to go after this.
All right, round 3, here we go.
Ball breaker in. They found Sheo. He's going to be tagged up. Season desist. No reaction. Hound's Pursuit from Rooster. He found a good reaction, but Sheo's just dead. Calling the pack in. Rooster's going to flash away, get out of there with an eviscerate. Mcoy thinking about continuing to fight as Paduck on the reset after the crash down. They get bored.
League of Legends turns into a team deathmatch. Speaking of...
Getting bored. There's a ward there. We should take it. Killer Instincts. Hey, Nuke got bored. Now, Shifters on the top side of the map have to evacuate because outside of Elyoya is on.
Here's the thing. So they got a kill onto Nuke. Yeah. Does it matter?
No. Tempered Fate. Kill on Supa. Do you think that matter? Ultra Shock, Laser, Crash Down. A kill onto Supa. A knockup from Alvaro. Shifters on the chase. Elyoya now caught out. Jojo looks for the stun up as... okay, he can't take the magical gate. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Mcoy They're fighting shifters again. Sheo is here isolated, crystallized wall off, but Mcoy now choked here against the wall. Trymbi flashes over. The last game truly of shifters spring is showing up in a big way. Paduck gets knocked up, but then against an Elyoya, Jojo's having the time of his life. He's pressing R. He's got Despacito on in the background. He's just jamming with this bird, waiting for the TP in. Nuke is gonna have to spirit rush out, but I swear to God, Jojo right now is on vacation. What's happening?
We're back to live.
Okay, Frostbite, Flash Frost. There's the Glacial Storm again. Supa flies in. Baron's up in 35. Sheo's dead for 50.
So this is actually what happens in solo queue.
This is exactly what happens in solo queue. Paduck might be dead now. Vault Breaker, cease and desist. Tempered Fate keeps him alive, but Supa's waiting for him with the rest of the team. He'll be hit again in the face. Paduck somehow alive, trades 80 carry. Into GA. Who's that? I don't even know. That's Elyoya. He comes out. He's not dead yet, but finally there's a reset. We're all just sitting here, but again, Jojo's at full HP. He just presses R, Q, E. Waits again. He's got his egg, and Nuke knows he can't step up. Yep.
So let's see how things kick off.
Very strong.
It is 5v5 in the mid lane.
Knock up from Myrwn, misses cease and desist, going to find the backline from Elyoya. Sheo pops his ulti in the backline too. They've found a 1-for-1 trade. Going golden with the Tempered Fate is Supa. He flashes away from the stun. Meanwhile, the knock up, the killer instinct. Supa gets the fire down the line. Rooster tried to jump in, but now he's out of juice. And guess what? Guess who's still alive? The Bird of Prey at half HP. No one can seem to take him down as Jojo will push through mid. Hold on to his egg, by the way, after the fight. And it looks like shifters have lost their last fight, or at least close to.
I mean, I think the fight's not even over yet. Sheo wants his wolves, and he's gonna get them, but at the cost of his own life. Supa will pick up another kill, and these brawls simply keep going the way of Mcoy. We have 43 kills.
The fans are going crazy. Who said that?
I don't have time to read it because I do think that violence will occur.
Yeah, Elyoya, they're going to face check. Vault Breaker's in. The lights get turned off by Sheo. He jumps into the enemy jungler, but as the crashdown comes from Paduck, it's the engage from Alvaro again. He flashes away, actually getting out Mcoy. It looked like a bad fight, but then Myrwn just took down Rooster. 4 versus 5. The health bars are bad, and Supa jumps in the back line with the killer instinct. Trymbi next to go. Nuke against the wall. Jojo is front lining as Paduck has run out of steam. Sheo low. Jojo flashes over for the Glacial Storm. He won't get anything, but 3 are now dead for shifters as Paduck runs back in. He kept his ulti going, but it won't be enough. Super unstoppable, and Mcoy are looking to take Fnatic out of the race.
We're going to end the day with nothing but a fist fight as KOI and shifters go toe-to-toe in the arena, but it's KOI that'll walk away the victors.
Our spring playoffs are set. Our top 6 teams are locked in. Mcoy will give themselves security before the Madrid weekend, and in a fun game to do it, they ace shifters, end their split, and the hands are over their head for the mess that was to end your week.
What a crazy game that was. 48 kills.